Today I want to talk about how to retarget on Facebook now that the iOS 14.5 changes have come through, and there's a lot more changes coming from Apple that are going to really restrict marketers. But in the past, we've been able to retarget website visitors on Facebook and show ads to them. But what Apple has done is they have basically stopped that from their devices. If someone's on an Apple device, they are now able to say, look, I don't want Facebook to track me, so therefore Facebook can't track if they've hit a certain website. As a marketer, the retargeting audiences have shrunk tremendously. Now, the power that we used to have has kind of been evaporated away. It still works because there are still some people out there who are letting iOS track them with Facebook. There's also people on desktops and all of that who hit the website on a desktop and they're able to be retargeted. So it's not everything, it's just a big chunk. But the problem is retargeting has diminished. There are ways of getting around it, like the Facebook Conversion API, which has really moved some of that tracking onto the server as opposed to the device. And so that is good as well. It's not dead, but there are other ways to retarget your prospects with Facebook ads. And that's what I want to talk about today. So stick around and I'm going to go into a few examples of how you can still retarget. Maybe not the same, maybe a bit better, maybe not as good, you decide. Facebook retargeting, how do we do it? All right, so website retargeting is not as good as it used to be, but there are two other ways that I have found that we can use. And the first way is video retargeting. If you put a video on Facebook and show that to your audience, you can now track people. Well, you always have been able to, but this is what you should be doing now, is track people who watch 3 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 25, 50, 75, 95, and 100% of that video. Whoever watches that as percentages, you can now retarget those people with an ad. Now, in the past, we used to do this, but now we're relying more on it because the website retargeting isn't as good. But can I say, it's very powerful. What I love about this is you can actually build a funnel on Facebook with no landing pages, with no website required. And so all the tracking, no email, none of that. So it's very powerful. I've been taking advantage of it. I've been seeing some great results, and I know a lot of my peers in the industry have been doing the same thing. So I want to encourage you, if you've seen your website retargeting suffer, then start putting videos on Facebook and retargeting people based on how much they watch. The other way of doing it is with a lead form. If you have a lead form on Facebook, it means when someone clicks the button to download your thing, they can actually, it opens up a form on Facebook. It doesn't go to your website. And that form is pre-filled in with all their details. So their phone number, email, and name is pre-filled in, and all they have to do is click a button and you get all those details. It's a really good way of generating leads, but also it's a good way of retargeting. If someone clicks the ad but doesn't fill in the form, we can retarget them, just like we could on a website. And so, yes, it's not perfect, but it's something you can do and you should be doing. If retargeting is something that's been suffering for you, you've got video view audiences that you can create and retarget, and lead form audiences that you can create and retarget. And I want to encourage you that these two are legitimate ways of doing it. You just have to figure it out for your business and try and find a way to make it work for you. So don't complain. You know, Facebook is changing. Everything changes. The world continues to change. Some things get better, some things get worse, but Facebook is still extremely powerful. I want to encourage you to move and to grow with the changes. Don't diminish your spending and your advertising because you're the only one that's going to suffer. All right, if you want to know more about this, you can join my Facebook group where we do lots of training like this. I click the link below, or you can book a call with me and I'd love to chat with you and see how I could personally help you with your business. So again, there'll be a link around where you can click a button and book a call. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next video.